be that person, well, who would you like to see the heavyweight champion in your absence?
For me, Rich, until we know the verdict and until we know who's to blame, who's at fault for this, everybody is guilty until proven innocent. I don't think we don't know enough to point fingers, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you who should be my championship, who should hold my belt.
Well, there's a lot of people going around there who want the gold. We know that R-Star is also a two-time heavyweight champion. He wants the gold. There's people like Rob Banney. They all want it. They're number one contenders. We got B.M. Stevens. He fought you at the Brawl. He was number one contender after winning the years before. There's a lot of people, as you say, have got it in for you. You've done a lot. You've upset a lot of people in the company to go about. I'm not saying whether it's the best way of doing it, but you've done it in the way that you got your hands on the title twice. But like I said, you've got a target on your back, and there was a lot of people out there who got you, which means a lot of fingers are pointed to a lot of people.
If you ask me, the fingers being pointed at Rob Banney. Now,
we did see the first week of Unleashed. Jerry Benjamin brought us a broadcast where it was interrupted, where he was taking out S. Lethal. Now, he has said that he wants to take out every member of TCW until he gets the title. He wants to take out every member, whether it be permanent on the shelf or whether they, only gone for a matter of a month like yourself. But another question that we got to ask, people have been asking on the website, been asking on the forums, will you return? Are you not gone forever? Are you going to be coming back?
Oh, I'll be back. Sooner rather than later, I'll be back. And I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm back in the gym. I'm doing physio. It's little things like learning how to walk again. I can't walk without a crutch. So I'm gonna be back sooner rather than later, and people better watch out, because I'm not gonna come back quietly. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do all I can to get my hands on the World Heavyweight Championship again. And when I do return to TCW, it's going to be a war zone. It is going to be a war zone.
Wow, no doubt about that. And I'm sure a lot of the guys in the TCW locker room are going to be watching this when it's released. They're going to look at this interview and the guy who did it, or the people who did it, are going to be worried about you gunning for him. But the problem is, we still don't know. You don't know. So it's going to be hard to figure out how we're going to find out. I'm still going to keep my ears fixed to the ground. On the night it happened, the day in question, leave your finger, someone close to the company, someone who knows it, they did it in an area where there was no CCTV, so nowhere was caught, nothing was seen. They did it in a way that they sneaked up on you in a way where they couldn't see, where you couldn't see them, and there was no one about. You were the only superstar in the arena, no officials, you and them or him, they were there. Now, TCW are going to do whatever they can to find out who it is, and we will punish the individual as necessary. But there are other things that matters in TCW at the moment. We have the unnamed championship in TCW. It's going to be on the line at Concussion Roulette. A lot of people are excited about Concussion Roulette. You were due to face KB Roberts, or better known now as Rob Banney.
I was excited about Concussion Roulette.
And you were due to face him for your title. That's why a lot of people's fingers are pointed at him, as he could be the next person to this go. Was it an easy option for him? I don't know. Was it for R-Star? Wanting his belt back, getting back at you, what you've been through over the last year, 2 years. You two have had one of the biggest feuds in TCW. And I'm sure it's not going to go away. I'm not trying to put names in your head. This is what's circulating around. These are the names that we know of.
But can I just point something out there?
Of course.
Me and R-Star, we've had our differences in the past, and I have nothing but respect for his professionalism, his athleticism, and this guy, R-Star, the fans adore him. He is what TCW is all about.
No limits. No limits.
And I don't think it's in his nature to go ahead and do something like this.
Well,
I'm not saying he's innocent, but I don't for 1 minute. I'm gonna sit here.
I'm sure watching this, he'll look at this and he'll be like I am. I'm surprised that you're saying that. He'll be taken back by that. And funny enough, later on this evening, we're having an interview with the phenomenal R-Star, the former heavyweight champion. He's gonna be talking to us about Concussion Roulette and about his tag goals, and about him and his gentleman tag partner, BM Stevens. But for now, this is Unleashed. Everybody, this is the former heavyweight champion. Hopefully, fighting fit to be wrestling soon. Please give it up for the man that is Double M. Thank you very much for joining me here and sharing. I know you're very busy with your rehabilitation, but anyway, guys, I'm always the voice of TCW, Richie Richardson. Join me next week for TCW Unleashed. Woo! Good night.